Okay, hello everyone. Good morning. Chazak u'baruch. Chodesh tov. We are continuing in the halachot of Mezuzah. So when a person puts up their Mezuzah, it's supposed to be ideally outside, on the outside of the door. We spoke about this, and on the right side going in. And where on the right side? So if you measure from the floor to the top of the door, the top third, the Mezuzah ideally is supposed to be right at the bottom of the top third. It shouldn't go even a little bit into the middle third, or else it's pasul, or else the place where you're putting it is not kosher, you have to move it. And in that top third, again, ideally is right at the bottom of that top third. But really anywhere in that top third is kosher, except right at the top tefach, right at the top, you put your mezuzah all the way up to the top, then you have to move it lower to somewhere in that top third. It needs to be, when you put it, it needs to be mechubar lapetach. It needs to be like attached. A place where it could stay in a way that it could stay for yamim rabim, for many days. So of course, if you nail it in, you drill it in, no problem. So they have all these types of, different types of double-sided tape, etc. You just have to make sure that when you're setting it up, it could last there, yamim rabim, for many days. And then you know that you fulfilled the proper way of attaching it. Let's say you have a cheder betoch cheder. So you have a room, you go in, so it's on the right side. Now in that room, there's another room. Now in that other room, it ends. You don't go out or anything like that. So in that room as well, you're going to put it on the right side going in to that room. And lastly for today is, let's say you have these glass doors where there's no room to put the mezuzah on that door. It's a total glass door, and it touches a piece of glass, and there's no room to put the mezuzah. So ideally, you got to put it right. You got to put it there somehow. I've seen once where they cut out a piece of the glass on the door. What?
Is it a sliding door?
Not a sliding door. Talking about a door. This is glass, and this is glass. The part that's fixed is glass. So there's nowhere to put the mezuzah because it's going to knock it off. So I've seen once where they cut into the door and they put the mezuzah there on the glass. Okay, not so.
What about putting mezuzah in the back?
On the wall.
On the wall.
Okay, so 1 second. So, because it's got to be on the lintel. Here there's no lintel, it's just a little thin piece of glass. I saw one time, again, they cut into the glass, and one time they indented into the glass a little bit, and they also put a piece of wood with the mezuzah on it. And what people do is they put it on the wall, right on the wall. So it's not ideal. It's supposed to be on the lintel, and therefore figure it out if you need that glass type of door. Maximum, like worst comes to worst, you could put it on the wall. Worst comes to worst, you could put it on the wall part right where it's supposed to be on the lintel. You could put it there in a worst case scenario. Huh? On the door, so it swings with the door? No. No. So, worst case scenario, you could put it on the wall part, but b'diavad. Okay, that's that for today. So, mincha tonight at 6:20, and we announced also that, unfortunately, with the passing of one of our members, longtime founding members, Mrs. Denise Muyal, and the funeral is today at 10:30 at Steele's Chapel, followed by the burial at Magen David section in Pardes Shalom. Shnishma b'sorot tovot b'ezrat Hashem. Have a good day, everyone. Chodesh tov. Tana D'Eliyahu.